Let's get into it. This is gonna be a quick pop in. I got some news, baby. I know y'all can use. If you guys saw my description, we're gonna be talking about Keke Wyatt finally coming out and letting everybody know that she is indeed single out here, child. She done left her husband number 3. And then we're going to talk about Chrisean Rock, where CPS has now taken custody of her baby. Okay, y'all know she's been arrested most recently, and yeah, she had her best friend watching her baby, but now that she and Blueface are in custody, she's had to turn over the baby. Her friend had to turn the baby over to Child Protective Services. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hey, guys. Hey. Thanks for coming back for this quick pop-in. We're not going to be on long. We're just going to hit it and quit it. Get into these topics right quick. Let's go ahead and get into Chrisean. As I was saying, Chrisean, of course, you guys know, was a few days ago arrested on a warrant when she went down to a hearing to see Blueface and be supportive of him. And she got there and realized she had a warrant and got arrested. She did have her baby with her. Her friend actually took custody of the baby because Blueface's mom and I think Chrisean's dad was arguing over who's going to take care of the baby. So Chrisean made provisions for her son to go and be with her friend who usually takes care of her baby when she like has events or has to step out or whatever. So now it's been brought to my attention. Shout out to Miss T, where Chrisean's baby is in CPS custody, and the baby is finally getting the medical attention that it needs. A lot of people have been saying that the baby looks like it has fetal alcohol syndrome because Chrisean refuses to go and get the baby proper treatment. She is in denial that there's anything wrong with the baby. They're saying that the baby does not blink, that the baby is not standing on its own. It's not doing all of the things that most babies do within that milestone. The baby is not trying to stand. The baby is just not moving as it should as his age. Okay, I think the baby may be like 8 months or so. But of course, while she was pregnant with this baby, allegedly it said that Chrisean smoked and drank while she was pregnant with baby Chrisean. So now that he is born, yeah, he is not doing well. So CPS has taken the baby, as you guys can see, and is getting the baby medical attention. And if they find that the baby has things wrong with it and she has neglected to get the baby the proper care, the baby may be taken out of her custody, maybe for good or for a span of time. So let's go ahead and get into this. Shout out to Miss T.
Quick wrap up, things took a nosedive. Chrisean was thrown in jail without any chance of bail. And to add fuel to the fire, Blueface's manager, Wack 100, decided to spill the tea. According to Wack 100, Chrisean dug herself in an even deeper hole with the law. Apparently, she went live on Instagram and boldly admitted that she had no plans to surrender herself.
Oh, all my warrants. My warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Because, I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in and dealt with it through from inside to the outside of the jail. So whatever. So I don't be like, but right now I got to play cautious because, I don't plan on being in jail while my son is growing. Like, I just don't plan on that at all. So I'm doing every way possible to get that figured out without even trying to serve time, and it's working out for me. So I'm gonna work on my little situations and stuff. That's all about it. But
if she'd done the right thing and turned herself in on time, she might have snagged a lighter sentence. But now, it looks like she's in for the long stretch behind bars.
All right, listen, let me address this. I didn't feel it was my place because Blueface is my client. Chrisean isn't, but let me address this. Listen, Chrisean has, I believe, 2-3 warrants. One of them not serious. Arizona's not serious. California's not serious. Right, the one that's holding her is an Oklahoma no bail warrant because of probation violation. Okay, you cannot bail her out. Stop hitting me while you ain't bailed her out. Why you ain't got an attorney yet? We don't need to get her attorney. All right? It's the bottom line. That judge is going to do what that judge is going to do when she gets back down there. Me personally, unless the judge is on some extreme shit, because Chrisean Rock been online talking about fuck Oklahoma and fuck all that. If the judge is on some regular shit, the judge going to get down there, give her 30 days of some bullshit, reorder her classes, and let her go. Once they let her go, LA, stop coming to court. She accused me of not wanting her to come to court, so it looks like she ain't supporting Blue. Listen, Blue is already in jail. He understands you don't need to be there, right? I'm telling you, not only was you coming to court, you going live at the court. She tells me Oklahoma can't get to the courtroom by the time I'm in and out. She just not mentally there to understand how life works, how the law works, how this shit works. So I did my part. Only thing I can do is tell you over and over and over again. Hard ass, make a soft ass. Ultimately, I think within the next 30 days, they got 45 days to transport her. If they come get her, they fill that plane up. You know what I mean? If they fill that plane up in time, they'll fly her over there. So the faster she gets over there, faster she'll be home. It's not like she's going to do some years, be incarcerated for a long time, right? The minute you hear Rock is in Oklahoma custody.
Well, given that Chrisean is in prison and nobody wants to take her baby, Chrisean Jr., he has been taken by CPS. There have been reports that they are making moves to revoke her rights to parenthood and take him away from her forever, y'all. Even more insiders are now claiming that the baby is finally getting some medical attention for the issues that people have been speculating for online. For context, fans have been so concerned that Chrisean Jr. isn't quite hitting the developmental milestones as he should, and fans have been begging for him to receive medical attention, but Chrisean has been too stubborn for that. But now CPS is involved, and they are finally getting the baby the attention he needs. And I guess this could be a win-win, right? Fans have been leaving comments for sure, saying stuff like, Chrisean deserves prison time for setting Junior back and not getting him any help. He should be grabbing that stuff, sitting up, looking around, but instead, he's always in a mummy position, acting like a newborn when he is 3 months away from being a year old. My heart breaks for Chrisean Jr. He got 2 retarded ass parents. Daddy in jail, the mama just got arrested, and nobody wants to watch the baby. He be online getting bullied, and he's only 9 months.
So y'all hear that? The baby is indeed 9 months. Shout out to Miss T. So her baby is in Child Protective Services custody as we speak, and they are planning to run all kinds of tests on the baby to get the baby the necessary help that he needs, because Chrisean has refused to do so. He's not, the videos that I've seen of the baby is not grabbing that stuff. The baby is not like when you're talking to him, he's like stares off into space from videos and stuff that I've seen of Chrisean. It's sad. That shit is so sad. She drank and smoked while pregnant with this damn baby. And now the baby is suffering. All right, so I'm going to show you guys another clip to where they were talking about she drank and smoked during the time she was pregnant with baby Chrisean. And now the baby is suffering and she is refusing to go and get the baby any help. I hate to see stuff like this because babies are so innocent. And then the dad is locked up. Now her ass is locked up for 30 days. It could be more because she has 3 warrants. She's locked up on one of her warrants. So she still has to answer to the other 2, one of which is Oklahoma's warrant that they have against her. So she don't even know how that's going to pan out, if they're going to give her 30 more days for each of those warrants. So that's going to take you away all this time from your baby. It's sad. All right.
Just this picture right here. And the mom also added to her story, someone saying, also she's at a doctor office, then post-home pregnancy test after. Weird. And she's referring to this picture right here where Chrisean took 3 at-home pregnancy tests and it came out positive. But this is what fans had to say about her drinking in the club. Chrisean was drinking like that while she's pregnant. Let me keep my comments to myself. Chrisean Malone didn't know you could be pregnant while drinking Hennessy the same day.
Who drinks Hennessy while they're pregnant, y'all? This is
now, I really hope that this is not true, that Chrisean is not up in the club drinking Hennessy and she just came out and said that she was pregnant. That's my biggest concern because the health of the child is what matters the most. Now, Blueface's mom, she's always hot and cold. One day she's supporting Chrisean, the next day she's against her. She's everywhere. And I feel like she's going to continue to be hot and
Okay, so I don't want to hear from her. So that just confirms she announced one day that she was pregnant, and then the next day she was seen in the club drinking Hennessy and smoking and wilding out. Okay, and then another time she was seen fighting in the club. Like, she was doing a lot while she was pregnant with this damn baby. But prayers to baby Chrisean, because listen, he needs some stability, and right now it's just not stable for him to be in his mother's custody, and damn sure not his father. And I don't even know about being in Blueface's mom's custody either, because she's kind of, like they said, flip-flop. She's hot one day, she's cold the next. One day she support, the next day she's talking junk about Chrisean. The next day she don't want to take care of the baby because that's, slowing her down from doing nothing. But it's sad. It's sad. I want this baby to get the necessary help it needs. And they're saying if they find out things is wrong with this baby and Chrisean did not go and get, because they were saying she wasn't taking the baby for its checkups periodically like she was supposed to be doing. A lot of these things you can catch early on if you're keeping appointments and taking your baby to the necessary checkups that they're supposed to, go to, so that they can make sure they're hitting certain milestones, and whatever they're not doing and or you need to be aware of, the doctor can let you know that, and you can keep appointments to make sure your baby is in a safe space. But it doesn't seem like she's doing that. Chrisean wants to party, and her focus right now is on chasing behind Blueface and trying to make every hearing that he's going to, when her focus should be on making appointments for her child to make sure that he is doing what he needs to do as a 9-month-old now, who is not even trying to walk, who is not giving eye contact, who will not grab at things if you put it in his face, who just stares off into space when you're talking to him. So there's something wrong with this child. And I don't like to speak on people's children, but this is the topic at hand. We have to be 100 when we're talking about this. Chrisean, you have not been responsible. And I get a lot of people say, oh, she's a first-time mom. So was I. But it's about sacrifice. When you become a parent, you have to sacrifice. You can't go to the club every night when you're a mother. You can't drink and carry on when you're pregnant. There are certain things you have to sacrifice to do when you become a parent. Your child comes first. Okay? It's times I want to go and do things. I have to say, okay, I'm a mom. That takes precedence over things that I may want to do at the time. And that's just understood. I don't get mad about it. It's just understood. I'm a mother. When you decide to have this baby, that says that you are willing to put things on the back burner for this child. And you haven't done that, Chrisean. Now your child is probably crying and looking for you. 30 days is a long time to be away from your child. And now you're probably not going to get the child back now that the baby is in CPS custody with a total stranger that they don't even know when they look at this person. It's crazy. I'm sad. I'm sad about this damn situation with this baby. And I hope that the best outcome for this child is made for this child. I'm just saying. Let's move on, child, to other crazy news. Keke Wyatt, honey. Keke Wyatt is in the news. She has announced that she has officially left her husband number 3. She cannot stay with a man either. There's some psychological things I think is going on with Keke. She's a great singer. She's a great artist, but something in here is just not connecting, okay? Yeah, ain't nothing sparking, baby. Ain't nothing sparking. Keke has 12 children. Keke has 12 children. She was seen most recently in a bowling alley or at a bowling alley on a date with a new guy that she is now said to be dating. I mean, you just left your 3rd husband that you already just had 2 children with. You had 10 kids when you met him. Then you had 2 kids with him back to back within months of each other. And now you done left this man and you done moved on with another man. You seen at the bowling alley, then you seen on the shade room, riding around in the car, singing one of your songs. Like, you moving on now. You probably gonna get pregnant by this one. You probably gonna marry him, and it's gonna be the same repeated cycle. You don't stay with no one. And the problem, I'm convinced, Keke, is you. It's not fair that your 12 children got to sit at home and watch their siblings while you go out here and make more children to give responsibility to your children while you go out and lay up and do what you do. You have a child at home. The most recent baby that she had has met a lot of medical issues where her doctors told her it's not smart to have this baby because it will not have a fair chance and probably not make it. So this baby is hooked up with all these tubes. Every other day she's having to call 911 and get an ambulance there because the baby blanks out and sometimes it's unalived and they have to bring the baby back. So this baby is being left with whomever, probably her mother, children, I don't know, while you're out at the damn bowling alley with a new man when your ass need to be home trying to figure out why your life is so fucked up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Now, a lot of people say, well, what's the problem, Caramel? She can take care of all her children. Yes, you can. But you got to understand this is psychologically unstable for them as well, this hopping around. You know, introduce them to this man and said, okay, this is my husband. They see him as a father. You've had 2 children with them. They're bonded with these other 2 children. So now you done got rid of him. Now you're introducing another man. That's unstable for your children. That's unstable for you. Am I speaking right or am I speaking right? Let's get into this bullshit, y'all. Keke Wyatt says that she's chilling and having fun after being spotted with a new man and reveals that she no longer has a husband. All right.
Advice about relationships. Honey, I ain't got no room to give nobody no kind of nothing.
You see her baby laying there?
He gonna be your husband. Who gonna be your husband? My ex-husband. Good. Go get his. God bless and good night. Let him choke your ass.
He's saying he choked her. But ain't Keke the same person that starved her ex man? Y'all remember that? I think she went to jail behind that. But she was saying he was putting hands on her, but she done went out here and starved. I know it's the other word, but I gotta say it that way for YouTube's sake. Y'all know what I'm saying. Shit is toxic.
Really brush up on the bowling. I don't even know how to bowl. Leave me alone. I'm still learning. Give y'all some advice about relationships.
That's her. All right, so we can't play the music, but this is her with the new man that she was seen at the bowling alley with. They singing My First Love. She playing her song. He's singing her song. So he ain't a bad looking guy, but it's too soon, Keke. You literally just kicked your ex-husband out. Like literally, you laying there holding his infant child and you with this nigga. Just all on Instagram. It's so irresponsible. Look at her. Not a care in the world. This is him. Says that Keke is out here kicking it with Anthony Whitehead. So they done figured out who this nigga is. Anthony Whitehead is who Keke is now with. Now they're saying that Keke has been seen kicking it with a mystery man who was later identified as Anthony Whitehead. It says a while on live, she answered some questions from fans and said that she's just chilling and having fun when asked about her ex-husband. Now it says that, or him, rather, the new guy. It says that she also shared that she no longer has a husband and that she was last married to Zachariah Daring, which she also said on a live once that was her childhood sweetheart, and he was also her soulmate. She's known him since she was a child. So she married this guy, Zachariah, the one that always wore them black. He ain't wear them black wife beaters. That's all he wore. I ain't never seen him in a regular shirt. I ain't never seen him dressed up. Every time they showed him, he had on a do-rag and a black wife beater. I was like, is that all that's in your closet, sir? But it says that while briefly discussing him, that says with viewers, she said, let me choke your ass. So I guess she was alluding to the fact that her now ex-husband Zachariah made her put paws around her neck and they might have had some type of altercation. But if you guys watch Keke Wyatt's reality show, you guys could see very much so how unstable she was. Like her emotions were like this. She could go through like 25 motherfucking emotions in like 1 minute. And it was so unstable. She would cuss out her, the person who was her manager. She would cuss him out and fire him every other day. And I don't know how he stayed and put up with that, because she would talk crazy to him and kick him out of her house and everything else. It was a mess. Then she would bring all of her kids backstage when she get ready to perform, including the new baby, while her other kids watch her baby while she go on stage. A mess. Anywho, let's continue, y'all. This is her at the bowling alley. With her position on a date. Where are her children?
I told you, he's supposed to got in there. He's got to be up on it.
Where your 12 kids at, child? Watching 12 kids while you out this year.
Right, she needs some help.
She real comfortable with him, like she done been around him for a look. He spotting her from behind. You done got that. I'm just saying body language. Body language means you're gonna be unprotected. Because you're too comfortable to be out in public after just letting your man go.
Oh,
Keep it on the butt.
support, helping hand.
Child, what y'all think? What y'all think? He is fine. He's a nice looking guy, but hey, it's too soon. You can't jump out the frying pan into the fire, baby. Cool it down. Like the song said, cool it down. You better slow it down. You better watch out. Like, damn, you gonna be pregnant again from this nigga. Then you gonna leave him alone. Then you gonna find somebody, and it's a repeated cycle. Like, damn, girl. Kiki, I want the best for you, child. Because I like you musically. You bad musically. But baby, it's giving you need to slow it down, Kiki. For real, for real, for real. Like, damn, what y'all think in the comments? I don't even want to tell people what to do, but it's just giving toxicity right here. Like, no husband you can stay with. No husband you can stay with. Kiki is she seems very hard to deal with. And I watched Kiki on her shows that she be on. She had another reality show that she was on when she was on the other show with R&B Divas. She was kind of psycho on there too. Like, damn, girl. Like, damn, girl. I'm convinced it's her. And I like Kiki. And I've seen Kiki in person. I've seen her perform before. She's amazing. I got my money's worth on that. I actually saw her at a theme park and her ass didn't want to sign no autographs. I told y'all about that. She was very fucking rude. She didn't want to sign no autographs. Talking about she did with her family. And I'm like, bitch, so am I. What's the problem? It don't take you but 5 seconds to stroke across this damn paper and she wouldn't give nobody no pictures and she gave no one any autographs. And I said, see, bitch, this is why your career ain't fucking going nowhere. Why you still doing these little mom and pop clubs when your ass should be getting Grammys because you are Grammy worthy. But it's your attitude and psycho behavior that's keeping you back as an artist because nobody really wants to fuck with you because of how you act and your demeanor and your psycho behavior. I mean, how you keep telling your fans? She was telling everybody all over the park, no, I can't take pictures. I'm here with my kids. Do you see me here with my kids? And it's the attitude in which she said it. Like, we owe you something? Bitch, do you know how many albums I own of yours? Do you know how many times I come to see you and support you in your fucking career so you can feed your 12 kids? Never again. She won't do it again. Okay. She showed me this one right. Me, she, her, us. We won't do that shit again. But anyway, and anywho, that is our life. Okay, so I told y'all this was gonna be real quick. We ain't gonna be on here all damn day. I just want to give you guys the update on Kiki, honey, out here with this new man, girl, where she done said that she done left her husband, Zachariah Darren, honey, after she done got 2 kids out of his ass. They're going to keep that child support coming in. And now she's on to the next baby daddy and possible husband, child. She probably gonna be married tomorrow. She's gonna be probably married tomorrow. But anywho and anyway, child. That is our show for today. Anywho and anyway, that's our show for today. And also we talked about Chrisean Rock, and of course, y'all know she's locked up and her baby being taken into custody by CPS, okay, where they're doing all these tests on this baby to make sure that this child is indeed okay. I don't think the child is 100% okay. And no, I'm not speaking anything negative into her child's life. I'm just saying from what I've seen, I'm a mother and I know how this shit works. Children should hit milestones by a certain time. He ain't even crawling, y'all. Y'all know that? Her baby is 9 months and not crawling. There's something wrong. And the people that's around her need to be honest with her and stop being yes men and allowing her to just gaslight. Maybe they scared of her because she will punch a bitch. She will. She will fight her, bitch. She will. You don't want to be like, Chrisean, he should be crawling right now. You don't want to be like James Wright out here losing teeth, having your damn teeth scattered like dice because you're trying to be honest with her. But bottom line is there's something wrong with this baby. And if CPS finds something and see that she's neglected to get this child the necessary help, she could be in more trouble in addition to her 3 warrants, okay? I'm just saying. But that's our show, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. We will be back for our official pop-in, okay? Thank y'all for 275 stopping in, okay? They said that she must got that good. Kiki, she must, child. She must, because these men, child, she's not an ugly girl, but Kiki is, she gone. Like the lights is on, but ain't nobody home. Ain't no chairs under her table. The elevator is stuck in the basement. Like all that, child. It's a fly in the buttermilk. It's some shit wrong. Okay? It's a fly in the buttermilk. It's something wrong. But that's it, guys. That is it, and that is all. All right. Love you guys down. Let's get out of here. And good. Oh, thank my people. I'm so rude. How rude of me. Thank you, Messy Hoes. And Messy Hoes ATL. Thank you so much, Aries Girl Podcast. Did I have any more? I think that's it. Is that it? Is it? I think that's it. Okay. Thank you to my mods as well. Tyra Daniels, Linda Gamble, and Tyra Daniels. Okay. Thank you all for being my mods. All right. Thank y'all. Let's get out of here. And goodbye.